China's Great Firewall and the challenges it poses to internet-based companies are all too familiar to many of you in this room, because China has been developing a parallel, separate internet for well over a decade. China's motivations are clear. The government has an overriding interest in regime stability and information control, domestic security, and promotion of Chinese companies. And we in America consistently make the case to the Chinese government and to the Chinese business leaders that countries who restrict access to information on the internet are actually walling themselves off from the rest of the world and from progress. For countries operating in today's global economy, an uncensored and open internet are essential to attract capital, to spark innovation, and to nurture entrepreneurship. Attempts to unleash the economic power of the internet while controlling political and cultural content are ultimately counterproductive and indeed at odds with each other. Slow internet speeds, intermittent blocking of websites, unsecure transfer of information all hinder the routine operations of businesses in all sectors. And such an environment discourages investment, whether domestic or foreign, and hampers innovation. Imposing ambiguous standards on the internet for permissible content only burdens compliant internet-based companies with extra costs. To support e-commerce in a global economy, we must encourage broad acceptance of the value of an open internet, so that companies don't have to fend for themselves in determining permissible content in every different country around the world. The tangible economic benefits that I've cited are just some of the reasons why internet freedom is so important. Restrictions on communication that limit the free flow of ideas, whether political, economic, or personal, will only serve to prevent countries from moving forward. Frankly speaking, the United States and Chinese governments have different views on these issues, but we're constantly, consistently, and candidly discussing them. We argue against China's internet restrictions both because we believe that information should be free and readily accessible, but also because these restrictions unfairly impact the newest and most creative businesses in the United States, but also in China.